Well, the thing that really stands out for me is the midsole foam. Nitrogen infused DNA Loft V3 is pretty special. Hi guys, Chris here, and you're watching Here We Are Running. And in today's video, we are doing a shoe review. It's of this. It's the Brooks Ghost 16. It's a neutral running shoe that I've now run 65 kilometers or around 40 miles in. And that's from distances varying from 5 kilometers all the way up to half marathon distance. Now, whilst the Ghost has been Brooks' most popular running shoe for some years now, and one of the most popular running shoes out there on the market today, this is the first time I've ever run in a Brooks Ghost. And in today's video, I'm going to take you through all the features of the shoe. I'm going to tell you what I thought of it, what I liked, what I didn't like, and I'm also going to let you know who I think this shoe is most suited for. But just so that you know, this is a shoe that was sent to me by Brooks for the purpose of doing a review. Now, they're not paying me for it. They don't have any say in terms of what I say. And if you've ever watched one of my shoe reviews before, you know that I'm just going to give you my honest opinion about the shoe. Let's start with the upper. It's an engineered mesh upper, which is fitting the foot well, and it's got these nice little ventilation holes on the top of the upper, which is giving some good breathability, especially when you're out there running in a warmer conditions. The tongue is comfortable, but it's not gusseted. It does have a little loop on it though that you can thread the laces through, which is helping to keep the tongue in place when you're out there running. And moving around to the back of the shoe, you can see, and you can probably hear as well, really solid heel counter in there, giving some support to the ankle area of your foot. Let's move on to the midsole, and the Ghost 16 comes with DNA Loft V3, which is a nitrogen infused midsole foam, providing some comfort, some responsiveness, and keeping the weight of the shoe lower. Now, in my UK size 11, the shoe weighs 309 grams or 10.9 ounces. The heel to toe drop on the Ghost 16 is on the high end of the scale, coming in at 12 millimeters. The outsole has plenty of rubber and it looks like it's going to be a durable shoe. It certainly has plenty of grip, even in wetter conditions, which some of my runs have been. I'm running a UK size 11 and I would say that this shoe fits true to size. I experienced no discomfort and certainly no blisters. And here in the UK, the shoe will cost you £135. If you're over in the US, it's $140. And over in Europe, it's 150 euros. Okay, so how have I found the shoe so far? Well, the thing that really stands out for me is the midsole foam. Nitrogen infused DNA Loft V3 is pretty special. Whilst I've not run in previous versions of the Ghost before, I have experienced DNA Loft V2 midsole foam in a shoe, and I can safely say that the DNA Loft V3 is so much better than its predecessor. Why is that? Well, it has to be the fact that they've infused nitrogen into that midsole foam. It's still really comfortable, but it just feels more responsive, and it feels like you need to put less effort to maintain the pace that you're trying to maintain. And because it does way less, because they've infused that nitrogen into the midsole foam, I found that I could maintain that pace over those longer distances without it really sort of feeling the fatigue in my legs. And despite the 12mm drop, which personally I would prefer, 6, 8mm, I didn't find that I really noticed that 12mm drop too much. And I found that I was getting a really smooth transition from landing through to takeoff again. As well as the drop, the other thing that I wasn't too keen on was the length of the laces. They're rather quite short, certainly on my model anyway. And it was fine for me, but if you're someone that likes to do a runner's knot by using that extra eyelet to put the laces through, you're going to really struggle with the size of laces that come as standard in, as I say, certainly the model of shoe that I had. You probably find yourself ending up replacing the laces if you want to do a runner's knot. If you don't, like me, then it's not a problem at all. Other than that, I've really enjoyed the shoe. Why would you pick the Ghost 16? Well, if you're somebody that's looking for a daily trainer that you can pretty much use for any type of run that you want to do, then really you can't go too far wrong with a Ghost 16. If you want to go out and do a long run, an easy pace run, maybe you want to pick up the pace for a bit on one of your runs, or even if you want to use it in a race like a half marathon or a marathon, the Ghost 16 could be used for all of those things without any trouble at all. But if you've been watching this video and you're thinking, ooh, a little while ago he did a review of the Ghost Max. Is he going to compare the Ghost 16 with the Ghost Max? Well, I'm not going to do that in this video. If you want to hear more about my thoughts comparing this shoe with the Ghost Max, then you're going to have to make sure you're subscribed, because then you'll get notified when that video comes out. Do let me know what you thought of this review in the comments below. And if you've already run in the Ghost 16, why not share your thoughts as well? As always guys, if you have enjoyed this video, why not hit the thumbs up button to give the video a like? But until the next video, goodbye.